David Zublick here with your Dark Outpost morning news update. But first, question for you. Personal loan. Do you need one? Personal loans are the most popular way to get, a lot of needed money into Americans' pockets. But personal loans can be difficult to get if you're not looking for the right one. Now, personal loans can be great for consolidating your debt. They don't require collateral. They can improve your credit score. All of that's great stuff, but it can be tricky to navigate the personal loan gathering process. That's why I highly recommend Get a Zippy Loan. They offer an expansive network of lenders that provides you with premium access to personal loans. Now, the site offers personal loans between $100 and $15,000, which can be directly deposited right into your bank account as soon as the next day. I've personally used Zippy Loans to find lenders in the past, and I highly recommend them. So, find out the personal loan amount you qualify for today by going to getazippyloan.com. That's getazippyloan.com, or just click the link in the description of this video, getazippyloan.com. All right, let's take a look at some of the news stories that are happening right here. Joy Behar, or as I prefer to call her, Joy Behar, calls George W. Bush very patriotic for speaking out against his own party. Yeah, you heard me right. Joy Behar thinks that former President George W. Bush was very patriotic after he spoke out against his own party during his speech at the 9/11 memorial service. Bush was comparing the January 6th Capitol protesters to the terrorists that attacked America on September the 11th, 2001. Of course, we know that George W. Bush was responsible in part for the PSYOP that was the false flag terrorist attacks against the United States of America on September the 11th, 2001. Behar made her comments on The View on Monday. During his speech at the 9/11 memorial service for Flight 93 in Pennsylvania, which, by the way, never crashed. We proved that last week with Dr. James Fetzer. Bush said there is a little cultural overlap between violent extremists abroad and violent extremists at home. Then there is disdainful pluralism in their disdain for human life. In their determination to defile national symbols, he said, they are children of the same foul spirit, and it is our continuing duty to confront them. Great, absolutely great. How about that Newsom recall in California out there today? You folks out in California, come on, folks. This could be huge. Republican voters in California are already reporting anomalies at a polling center for the recall election of Governor Gavin Newsom. KTLA TV reports at El Camino Real Charter High School in Woodland Hills, some voters say they were told the computer showed them as already having voted, even though they had not. 88-year-old Estelle Bender said poll workers told her that she and several of her friends had already voted, despite the fact that she hadn't. A reporter asked Bender, what happened today and how shocked are you? She said, well, very. I went to the El Camino High School to vote, got there at 10:30, gave her this ballot. She scanned it and said, you voted. I said, no, I haven't. She said, this has been happening all morning. The man next to me was arguing the same thing. Bender filled out a provisional ballot and left feeling really, really angry. So make sure when you go to vote today, you file a protest of some sort if they try to tell you out there in California that you already voted, when in fact you did not. Donald John Trump says, I have no choice but to run again in 2024, right? That's provided he doesn't come back sooner. Donald Trump has announced plans to run for president again in 2024 due to the unfolding tyranny happening across America. In a new interview with Fox News Digital, Trump was asked about the rumors circulating about his potential 2024 presidential run, and he said, "I don't think we're going to have a choice. It's disgraceful." He said Trump also slammed Biden's withdrawal of U.S. military assets from Afghanistan as the greatest embarrassment in the history of our country. Now, here's something interesting, too. Trump took this opportunity to kind of make a little bit of fun of, you remember that picture that we showed you yesterday of Biden being trolled by a bunch of students wearing MAGA hats and Make America Great Again and Donald Trump t-shirts? Well, Donald Trump was quoted as saying, "The kids fooled him just like the Taliban did." I think that's great. All right, folks, coming up today on Dark Outpost at high noon Eastern Time on Rumble Live. In addition to all the news and information you need to know that the mainstream media is not telling you about, Bryce Watson of Esoteric Atlanta will join us, and we're going to have a tarot card reader. Tarot by Janine. Now, I know some of you in the religious community don't really get along too well with people who do tarot card readings, but I think you're going to find this entertaining if nothing else. So please join us today at high noon Eastern on Rumble as we bring you the latest news and information and 4 hours of conspiratorial television that you're not going to get anyplace else. This is David Zublick with your Dark Outpost morning update. See you then.